ordering system. For this very tutorial, I used the container known as the tab control. This is the very first tutorial that you guys saw earlier, where I entered as follows, and that is supposed to be the product code and the product name, quantity, and there. And if I click on this, I end up with the total price, and if I click on total right here, I end up with the total of everything. But as you know, as a tab control, you can have extra tab right here. So the other tab that I then combine is this very control that I'm about to show to you guys now, this very one here. Other details is also online as well, and what I've then finally done is combine both tutorial to make one, and that is it right here. Okay, if you take a good look at this, you see customized details, you see all the details right there. And if I decide to enter whatever I decide to enter in here, let's say I enter my order in there, and let's go for pen there, maybe calculator. Okay, so now that I've entered my information here, type of order, that's home delivery, and number, that's the order number right there. We have the date, we have the reference number, that's the reference number. So if I click on total, I have the total there, and we have the gross total of everything right here. With this very control here, we can switch in between both tabs. Okay, I can discard, which I don't want to do just yet. And if we switch to back here, or let's go back to here, we can then enter the details of delivery. Let's say number 10. Okay, and we have HT as the postcode right there. A note here, we can say home delivery. Okay, now customer number, we can just say CO, whatever we want to enter in there. Then the telephone number, okay, that's fine. Contact details, we can just say Sally. Okay, so on Sally Queen, Sally is also taking the order. Then the invoice detail, we have the invoice details there, allocation, and yes, right here, or the allocation can just be there. Okay, now we have all of the necessary information we need. We can always now, once we click on total, get all of this information right here. Okay, in the notes that you can store. So all you just need to do is click on the delivery complete, agree the terms of condition, save. Once you save your order, you can save it anywhere. That's it. I've saved mine on the desktop. So all I just wanted to show you is just to show you how I've combined both systems together, and that is it right there. Okay, you can use the tab to switch between the order system and the customer details and order details right there. Right, so what I will do next is just show you guys the codes. If you have any use for it, you can always drop me a line and I'll forward the code to you. So let me just show you the codes right now. Okay, that's the wrong one. We'll close this. We don't need this anymore. Yep, stop bugging, and we don't need this neither. So Okay, this is the one we need right here. You see that? And if I go back into the codes, if you guys can still recall, that is the same code. The only different code there is just the code for the tab. Okay, tab control just select tab equals tab 2. That means if I click on that very button, this open up the other tab, visibility becomes false. Okay, that is it, the same thing right here. Okay, so if I move down, this is exit, that's the save code, and right here I have the reset. We shall call this card right there. There it is. Okay, move it, take it down, and here I have the total. I have the calculation for the total. Okay, the difference is I've combined both calculation. You can see it is now longer than the previous codes. Yeah, right there. And right here, this is the component calculation, and we should have another component calculation right here. That is where I use the component just to show you the total of item selected, which I have for each of the text box right there. So for more information on this, you can see the two previous tutorial, and this is another component calculation right there. Okay, and that's all there is to the system, to this very ordering system. So if you want, I can always forward the codes to you. Just send me an email and the code is yours. Okay, I'll show you the interface. There's the interface one more time. These are all text box. You can see them. They are all text box that I just put into place. And the same thing, the ones here are all text box. And right here we have labels. Okay, you can do the same thing yourself. Alright, so with that, just run the program one more time. Okay, we have so I'll just call it the end of this tutorial. So if you want, send me an email and I'll forward this to you. You have a nice day now. Bye for now.